back again, and this week we will talk about feeding our birds. Wonderful little delights of the winter season. Now there's two ways we can approach this. We can plant stuff in the yard, which you know I'm a big fan of, and we can plant things that provide shelter, which would be like real thick evergreens, holly trees, hemlock trees, pine trees, thick arborvitaes, yews, spruces. Those are great choices of plants to provide harbor for the birds from their feeding friends up top, the hawks and stuff like that. And it also gives them warmth when it's really cold out. They can huddle into those trees and keep the wind off them. Now, secondly, from the plant kingdom, we can plant things that have berries and foods and seeds. So crab apples, dogwoods are great sources, winter king hawthorns are great sources. There's a whole host of viburnums that produce seeds later in the year that they can eat. Gosh, there's lots of them. What else is on the tip of my tongue? Hollies. I mentioned it. There's lots of holly shrubs and the deciduous hollies that produce a lot of bird food. But what I really want to talk about is what we offer in the store. We've got this program called the Frequent Flyer Club that rewards you for shopping here. And this is on top of the Great Gardener dollars too. So it's kind of like a double sale stacked on top of each other. So there's almost no sense to run somewhere else because we offer America's favorite bird seed, which is a wonderful line of seed. It's a little bit better than what we used to carry about 8 or 10 years ago. We've got a fancy mix, we've got a supreme mix, and the supreme mix pulls in a little bit more of a diverse range of styles of birds. If you want to customize your seeds, we've got safflowers to add to them, or if you just want to bring in the birds that like the safflowers. We've got thistle feed for the finches. We have feeders for every one of these. As you can see behind me, there's all kinds of feeders backed up in there. Metal ones, plastic ones, wire ones, some that have trap doors that close and keep the squirrels out. We also have a lot of suet products too, like the Wild Delight. We have the suet blocks and the different styles of feeds that go in them. We have Wild Delight's own line of bird foods too, which are very high quality foods. Here's a special finch food that has more in it than just thistle feed. We have back here the regular suets, which are my wife's favorites. She loves that. She gets 24 of them every year. Just last week it was. We have this really cool woodpecker feeder. If you can see it back here, it looks like a little house. Now, the woodpeckers will hang upside down and eat, and I like this one a lot because I don't like starlings. I'm sorry, starlings. But my woodpeckers will hang on the upside down on that, and nothing else will get in their food. And the last thing we need to provide for these birds is water that they can drink. We do have bird baths. We do have bird bath warmers. Now, you don't have to have a bird bath warmer, but if you're really going to bring them in and attract them, you do have to make sure that they have water. Now, you can dump the ice out and put new water in on a regular basis, or you can buy the bird bath warmers to keep your water fluid and they can drink it, because birds don't negotiate ice really well. And the last thing I want to leave you with, and you can answer this on our Facebook page, you can post in your own comments about this, but what we want to know, or mainly what I want to know, is what brings you the most joy about feeding the birds? Mine is the memories of watching the little songbirds outside my grandpa's window in his dining room. We love to watch the juncos, the titmice, and the black-capped chickadees. Those are my 3 favorite birds of winter. Then it's the woodpeckers, and all my memories, no matter what feeder I see, I eventually start thinking of my Grandpa Brown. You guys have a wonderful Christmas. You guys have a great New Year. I hope I see you before those 2 events come around, but take care, hug everybody you love, and tell them that they're important. Have a nice holiday season.